a show recently, and I had a friend come out, and she pulled me aside before the show started, and she said, my fiance's coming, and I guess some friends coming from the church. Could you do me a favor? Can you please not do any Jesus jokes tonight? And I said yes, and I put my hand on her shoulder, and I said, Jessica, I promise you, I will not do a single Jesus joke tonight. But in the back of my mind, I was going, why don't I have any Jesus jokes? Like at all, like none. I didn't have any. So here we go. NHL finals are on right now, and I decided to play fantasy hockey this year for the first time, and I was looking for a goalie, and I'm like, well, Holtby's pretty quick, and Jonathan Quick is really fast. I don't want to use those together. I saw your brain work. Stay. And so I was like trying to draft a goalie, and I'm looking through all the different people, and I see Christ, Jesus. I'm like, this can't be the right guy, can it? Everyone knows nobody saves more than Jesus, so he's got to be my goalie if this is the right guy. So I start looking through, and it says, born in Galilee, year 0, 8.5 cubits tall, weighs 200 stones. This has got to be the guy. So I draft him onto my team. I put him in net. First game, he lets up 6 goals in the first period. Stick side, glove side. One of them he got out of the way, hit the back of the net. What the hell's going on here? Second period, 6 goals. Third period, 6 goals. 6, 6, 6 up across the board. We're playing the Devils. Like, we are screwed. So I call a friend. I'm like, hey, you're a fantasy expert. What's going on with Jesus? Why isn't he making these saves? And he's like, well, Jesus could save them if he wanted to, but the pucks themselves have to want to be saved. So I was obviously knocked out pretty early in that. I live in Los Angeles, and I do valet in Beverly Hills, so I get to drive really nice cars for lazy people who can't park them themselves, which is all right. It's a good gig. But there's a lot of downtime where it's like you get a busy rush in, and then there's nothing. So there's like a lot of hypotheticals. You guys have dealt with this. You all went to college, where it's like a friend's like, hey man, would you rather tattoo your left hand blue or like lose a nut? What? Like why would any of those two things ever happen? So the one that always comes up is, if you go back in time and punch anybody in the face, who would it be? And everyone has the same stupid answers. Hitler, or Stalin, or Lenin, or Yoko Ono. Yeah! Right? I'm like, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't punch Hitler in the face, because it's like he would just encamp me. He would like kill me, or punish me, or torture me. You know, that's the last thing I would want. They're like, come on man, hypothetically bro. I'm like, well, how the hell would I hypothetically get away? Would I punch Hitler in the face in art school? Everyone punched Hitler in the face in art school. That's why he went into politics. So, like, you guessed it, I'd go back in time, I'd punch Jesus in the face. Why? Because he turned the other cheek. I would punch him in the face and be like, I'm sorry, Jesus, I love you. He'd be like, I love you too. And I'd punch him in the face again and be like, oh, me, my mother, and her husband. Oh, my biological father, that really hurt. I'm like, I love you, Jesus. He's like, I know. I'm like, you speak English? That's really bizarre.